Guess what? It was my birthday! So, as a treat and to return to that childlike feeling that comes with birthdays, we took a trip to the zoo. And as an animal artist, this is always a great opportunity to get some sketching in and to practice my life drawing skills. Even a birthday is a learning day. It's been really busy and quite hectic over the past few weeks for me, so taking a day away from home and enjoying my birthday was super special, and honestly, I was just so excited the whole time. When we got to the zoo, I'll be honest and say for the first while I totally forgot to do any drawing. I love seeing animals so much, and this zoo was seriously so impressive with its enrichment and habitats, I kind of got lost for words. I know zoos aren't always perfect for the animals, and I've been a part of that discussion since I was doing animal care in college some 11, 12 years ago, and at university when I studied animal behaviour. So I make an effort to only ever visit accredited zoos that are always striving to make their animals' lives better. Of course, freedom would be ideal if we lived in a perfect world, but sadly we don't. At least for the majority of zoos, they provide a safe space free from persecution and are great resources, especially for the conservation of endangered animals. As an example, this zoo actually has Barbary lions, which are extinct in the wild, and a few weeks before filming this, they actually had cubs. So zoos are a grey area, and if you're an artist who wants to visit and draw from the animals, I just encourage you to try and visit zoos with high standards of welfare. Basically, just do your research and be aware. When I did get the opportunity to draw, I honestly felt such peace. The zoo was so quiet on that day and I loved it so much. The layout of the zoo was really immersive. It had an African area and an American section, and after a spot of lunch, we decided to move on to see the sea lions. The water was pretty murky, but also it behaved just like the sea, so it must have been super fun for the sea lions to play around in the waves. And every time they appeared out of the murkiness, it was just so cool. Now this moment and seeing the polar bear for the first time will live with me forever. They are such powerful and majestic creatures, and honestly I was just so enraptured. I felt like a kid again, and once again I forgot to do any drawing. And another animal that I've never seen before was the skunk. These guys were super adorable, and whilst I forgot to draw them again, I just love how their enclosure was laid out like an old American house with these guys just snuffling around. They were so cute to see. Then after the skunks we moved on to the elephants. I did actually spend some time drawing these guys, which was great fun. I always worry a bit when I see elephants in zoos because of just how intelligent they are. They can suffer a lot if they aren't stimulated enough with things like swaying or pacing behaviours. I was happy to see that all of these elephants were exploring and investigating their enrichment really nicely. They actually had a section of the wall where there were holes in them for them to put their trunks in and to get the food out, so this seemed to entertain them, which was great. Plus their enclosure was super big, so they had a good amount of room to wander if they did want to. They're such adorable animals. Lastly, we had a bit of time in the petting zoo area where I made sure to give this sleepy cow plenty of scritches. It's so restorative interacting with animals, and even though seeing them is brilliant, I know I get a little extra comfort when I get to pet them as well, so of course I'm going to. As with all good things, it was time to head home. But it does mean I get to go home and see my own little house lion, and I think there's a distinct similarity between the two. All in all, it was such a good day. We were tired, we were drained, but I had just the best birthday ever. So Dusty helped me to open my presents, and that was the end of a very splendid birthday. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I'd love it so much if you considered subscribing to this channel, and do let me know in the comments what's your favourite animal to see at the zoo. I'll see you for the next video. Bye guys.